Why is this my job? Let's play Hangover Gallery. Hello and welcome to a new play short in horror games. Today I'm going to play a new game by Mike Klubnika. This was... why is Steam... No Steam! No! Bad Steam. Bad. Down. Okay. This is a game jam game, so pretty short. There is a Mike Klubnika game I haven't played because I think it's quite long, and I kind of was in the middle of Scarlet Hollow, but this one is a shorty, so I decided I'm going to squeeze it in between chapter 3 and chapter 4 of Scarlet Hollow, which I'm currently playing, and I'm taking my time. But yeah, and the weird thing about this game is, so it's called Hangover Gallery. The tagline is wake up, they have something to show you, and then the game description is a game about throwing individuals down a pit. Content warning, realistic depictions of vomiting. And with Mike, I am never quite sure whether the game will be funny or incredibly heartbreaking and devastating, because he has done quite a few. I think his shotgun roulette or something, I think was a huge hit, had so many copycats. And that was more on the funny side, even though it was quite grim, but it was kind of on the funny side. But then quite a few of his other games are very much about war and, you know, the powers that be and how they abuse the normal people. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to see how it turns out and whether we'll be laughing or crying or maybe both. We'll see. I love that there's a warning about the realistic showing of vomiting, and I'm a little bit scared. Oh, this is loud. Oh, holy shit. Whoa, okay. I can't hear my... Whoa. Okay. There it is. This game is so loud, and it's not me. My loudspeakers are actually fine. Okay. Well, it wasn't that. I mean, I guess the noises. Okay. Yeah. I guess the noises were realistic. Oh my god, I'm coming. Yo. Oh, ew. What? Oh. Hi. Okay, well, I don't want to throw the little... am I supposed to throw? No, I can't. Can I go in here? No. It is so loud, I can't hear myself talk. If I'm screaming, I'm so sorry. It's because it's... And I don't want to turn down my volume, because then I forget to turn it up and I can't hear myself anything in the next recording. Oh no! Oh, that's awful! I hate this! No! Oh my god, you're fine? Oh my god! That's awful! Oh, you okay? Are you... did you just try to put me in the hole? There's the next one. Alright. I can't read that. Ah. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! What is going on? I guess this is not... Oh my god! This is mayhem! This is mayhem! Home? Oh my god! Mike, what is going on here? 50 remain. This slow motion. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I'm so sorry I interrupted you. Oh. Oh. I feel so bad. I don't enjoy myself that much. It is funny, but also I hate that I have to kick these little goobers. They're so excited, and I'm ruining their day. And it sounds so violent. It is... Oh my god. Oh my god. Why is this my job? What is the purpose of this? I mean, who wrote this? The job description. Where did I apply? Was this a LinkedIn instant? I think they can shove me into the hole. I think that's the whole thing that... There you go. Holy shit. It is mayhem. It is so stressful. Your turn. What does that mean? Am I now the little goober and I'm getting kicked? Am I? Let's go. Right? Okay. Actually, I like that I'm also jumping in, but it makes it so sad because it's like... It's... Okay. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No, we have to get out. It is... Oh god. Okay, I feel like I can think again. I mean, it adds... Maybe it's by design. Maybe the music is supposed to be so loud. I think it could be a few notches quieter, but maybe it is because it's very underwhelming. You know, it's overwhelming. You know, when in Tetris, for anyone who still is old enough or likes retro games and has played Tetris, I don't think a lot of the new games, they don't do this anymore because they're more for just clicking forever and ever and ever. But Tetris had this thing where you basically, when you got closer to losing, the music got faster. And it felt more urgent. And I think the main purpose of that was to befuddle you even more. Because when the music gets faster and it sounds like, oh my god, it's... You know, then you also get more frazzled. So you get stressed out. So actually, it's not just getting more difficult because you're messing up and the Tetris tower gets higher and higher. But also you're messing more up because the music is just, you know, playing tricks with your mind. And it felt like the loud music here as well was pure chaos. So you get more frazzled because you have to kind of align, you know, ignore the loud music and the little goobers and just kick them and they come from all directions. It was very funny, but I think it was one of those games where you still had this message of you're supposed to basically kick these adorable little goblins, you know. And as a self-proclaimed goblin, I feel very sad about this, into the holes, but then you also had to jump into the hole. So basically they screwed you over. Whoever, you know, put this job on LinkedIn, and when you applied for it, you probably didn't think that you would also get into the hole. So yeah, I have to say I did not expect this. This was a huge surprise. But yeah, I didn't expect a game like this from Mike, which I think is a good thing. Because it was very funny, but it still made you think a little bit if you want to. I think it's one of those games where if you don't want to think about it, that's totally fair. You know, you can go on with your life, you know, enjoy the sun or whatever, or hide inside. It's too hot, actually, outside. The sun is not good for you right now. And if you go outside, please put on sunscreen. Anyways... But if you want to think about it, you know, it can be the whole thing of these little goobers. They don't have anything. I guess they will try to push you in there, but I don't think it's in any way malicious. And they swarm you, but they don't want to harm you, you know. And so it feels like you're getting rid of creatures that are not bad at all to you or society, or that might be bad but not intentionally. And that's always a big philosophical question, you know, how much does intention play a part in whether something's good or evil? There's different schools of philosophy, you know. Some are outcome based. I think Mill is very much outcome based, which is why I actually do like Mill. He gets a bad rap because people tend to misinterpret what he said. They always quote Mill when it's about the greater good. What they ignore when it comes to that is that Mill didn't say you have to kill a couple of people to save more people. That's fine, because Mill himself said that the human life is the most precious and it should never be a means to an end. So killing a couple of people is already going against everything Mill taught. But a lot of people are for Kant. Not the curse word, but the philosopher, who was very much intention based. So how, and also very religious. I think Mill, I don't know if he himself was religious, but I think his philosophy wasn't really religious. But Kant very much is a religious guy. And there, the intention is very much about, you know, do you have good in your heart? Were your intentions good? And I think I don't like the approach of were your intentions good, because sometimes, you know, good intentions can lead to disastrous consequences. And most people, even a lot of people that do really bad things, they don't think they're evil. I mean, I think, I'm not quite sure about Trump, because he's a fucking asshole, but I think sometimes people like J.K. Rowling, I think in her head, she is doing good, which is wild, of course, from anyone looking at her from the outside. But she doesn't think that she's the evil person who's doing all this harm to trans people, and especially laws concerning trans people. She thinks she's protecting her weird definition of what a woman is, you know. And that's where I think Kant really fails humanity, because most people, even the ones that do awful things, think they're doing good. So their intentions are good, but what they're doing is really bad. And that's why I'm a Mills gal. I think the outcome always should be considered when you do something. I mean, not every little thing, but the big decisions, you know, the big moral decisions. You should always think about what is the result of that and how could it harm people. But yeah, so that's me, you know, using this little silly game of kicking little goblins into holes and then jumping into it yourself, doing a whole, you know, rant monologue on ethics. So yeah, how about you? How intention, important or not? I mean, honestly, I think intention is important when it comes to certain things, but I think when like intentions without thinking about the consequences mean nothing, right? When you just do stuff because you, in that moment, in the spark of the moment, you think, yeah, that's I only want to do good, but you don't really think about, you know, does this person want this? What are the consequences of these actions? You know, then I think intentions can actually be a bad thing to just go by. But yeah, interested in your opinions about this, you know, and also open for a mixture. You know, you can have both. That is totally valid to say, you know, good intentions and then also thinking things through. Man, that's the golden approach, right? But yeah, looking forward to your opinions on this, and see you next time. Bye! This is my self-recorded outro song, so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's plays.